All right, Randy, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's review time!
Review time!
And today we're reviewing wood. I don't know if you've ever had wood in your mouth before, but we're going to try it today. Well, Randy, before we get into the wood, I think it would be a good idea to thank our patrons.
Oh man, we're gonna have so much
What
fun.
about that dad joke? That was pretty good. Anyways, thank you, patrons. You guys are the MVPs of this show. You know that. We love you guys.
We love you.
Those names you see on the screen right now are at the top few tiers. Now, those aren't the early tiers. There's more options. So if you want to know more about the Patreon options, stick around to the end of the video and we'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think you would like it.
Yeah, we're gonna have so much fun with this word. Okay, so here's the backstory.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, I'm not sure how. I don't know what video you're gonna be able to use. I'm pretty sure you can't use the video I'm about to reference.
Yeah.
But there is a beautiful place in Oregon called Multnomah Falls.
Multnomah Falls.
Yes, and
Sounds elegant.
do we need to stop because of the fucking?
Freaking neighbors out mowing their yards right now. Gosh, dang it. Dude, we're trying to record. Are they mowing your yard?
Yeah, god dang, bro.
Hey, good news is for all you who are watching, these guys out here have got it dialed in.
They do. They're gonna be done in.
They'll be done in like 3.
8
They'll be done
minutes.
before we're done with this intro.
Yeah,
like for sure.
It's gonna be like
They're gonna
8 minutes,
these
and they're
guys are
gonna
quick.
they're gonna knock it out. So the story on this one, Multnomah Falls.
Multnomah Falls.
And so for those of you who are Twilight fans, which
Oh.
I'm gonna come right out and say it, okay?
Are you gonna say it?
I am a Twilight fan.
He said it.
All right,
You heard it here first.
Here's what happened, okay? We lived in Austin, Texas, and we were driving to Dallas almost every weekend.
Okay.
And my wife happened to be listening to the audiobooks of the Twilight series. And she was like, hey, while we're in the car, the kids are asleep, do you mind if I play my audiobook? So we're listening to the audiobook and I got questions.
You got
Okay.
hooked.
And
Sounds
so I'm listening and I'm like, so pause. So she pauses. And I said, okay, what's the situation here? So you're telling me, how old is this vampire? And she's like, he's about 117 years old. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Young guy.
And he's in high school. And she said, yeah. And he eats humans? Like that's what, he has a strong desire to eat humans. And she's like, yeah. And he has an extra strong desire to eat this one particular human. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she's 17 years old and he spends a lot of time with her and he hasn't eaten her yet. I'm like, I call BS.
Yeah.
Because I, at that point, was in my 30s. And when I spent any amount of time around a 17-year-old girl, I was immediately irritated.
Right.
So I couldn't imagine this being a realistic scenario, but over time,
you
it
figured.
drug me into the story. I ended up listening to all of the audiobooks. I watched all of the series, and there is a small scene that is filmed at Multnomah Falls right before they go play baseball in the woods when there's the thunderstorm.
Okay.
It shows them walking across this bridge. So we went to go see this beautiful waterfall, walk across the bridge, and we hike up this hill. And we walk about 3 miles a day, and it's a 1 mile hike, 900 feet. And we think like, oh, it's gonna be no problem because we walk 3 miles. Walking 1 mile up 900 feet is very different for people who live in Texas where everything's flat.
Absolutely.
And so I'm 99% sure we would have quit if we didn't keep seeing older people that were coming back down
That's
from
the
the peak.
thing, man. You can't be shown up by the old folks.
Yeah, I mean,
Gotta
even
keep
people
going.
that like had walking sticks and stuff, and I was like, if that dude can do it, I can do it. So we get all the way up to the top, we go back down. There's this beautiful, like cottage-looking restaurant there.
Okay.
We go in, we have some very nice food, we watch the falls, and then there's like a little distillery tasting that's off to the side. And so we go in there, and they're like, oh, we are Wood Distillery. And I'm like, oh, great, I haven't heard of you. Let me try your whiskey. And I expect to get like your typical pot still, that type of thing. And immediately I'm like, wait a minute, this is column still. Who makes this whiskey?
Oh, wow.
And I got into a little bit of an argument with the kid that was tasting the whiskey.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, who makes this whiskey? And he very proudly said, we make the whiskey.
Of course you do.
And I said, you make this whiskey? And he said, yeah. And I said, and you have a column still? And he's like, I think so.
Yeah, show it to me.
And I said, okay, let me see that bottle. And I picked it up. And I said, well, do you see right here where it says that it's distilled in Tennessee and you're in Washington? You don't make this whiskey. And he's like, we own a distillery in Tennessee. And I go, you own a distillery in Tennessee that has a column still?
Wow,
and he's like,
this is a wealthy family.
yeah, I think so. I think so. And I was like, I don't think so. And so after a little further investigation, they have contract distilled this with, yes. I believe it's with Tennessee Distilling Group, TDG.
Yeah, TDG.
And it's a great program. It is extremely expensive because you have to do a large production run. Mm-hmm. And so the owners of this distillery have done it and done it right, meaning they were willing to come in with large amounts of their own capital to have their own mash bill made to their specifications. Ooh, yeah. They send their distilling team down there to work on the equipment. And so while they don't own the equipment themselves, they are in some ways kind of making this
pretty heavily invested. They may feel like they own it at this point.
Right. It's similar to like what Chicken Cock does with Bardstown Bourbon Company. They go there, they run the stills. It's their whiskey, it's their mash bill, it's their yeast.
Multnomah Falls Lodge. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's an actual kind of place.
That's exactly the building.
That's the building. Okay.
Yeah, right
really
there.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So we have two representatives of their products here. Okay. So this one was a special, I believe it was a 1,000 bottle run that they did for just this location for their 125th anniversary.
So this distillery has been around for 125 years?
No, this lodge.
Oh, the lodge. Okay, I was like, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And so they are partnered with this lodge in some way.
Yeah.
The 125th anniversary of the lodge was coming up, so they decided to do this partnership and do a special release. So you could only get this bottle there.
Okay.
And so I was able to buy this from the bar, which was pretty cool. And then this one.
Columbia bourbon.
Yeah. So this is, I think their normal location is in Columbia, but this one is one of their standard releases.
Okay.
So I thought we'd try this guy and we tried this guy.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try it out and see. I mean, I'll try this guy first.
Okay.
Just a touch in here. A good cork pop on
here.
that.
Let's drink the same one at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one was rather expensive for what it is. The proof on this guy is
it's 84, which is
84 proof, which is kind of light for me.
Very light.
And I believe it was in the $85 range.
Really?
Which is kind of expensive for a lesser known. And I believe what was the age? This is aged in Oregon but distilled in Tennessee, and I think this one might have been the one that was aged for more than 4 years, so it's non-age stated. Okay.
I need to touch more. That was not.
Welcome back to Pretentious Whiskey Reviews. Today, we're evaluating the 1982 Pappy Van Winkle. Ooh. I'm detecting a hint of Bolivian virgin tears and East Indian. No, West Indian grasses.
Yo, you don't need all that crap. All you need is an American whiskey aroma kit from bourbonrealtalk.com. Developing your palate is a learned skill. Over time, you can train your taste buds without being a douchebag. Get yours today at bourbonrealtalk.com.
I'm also getting Indian nutmeg. Now, normally when I taste TDG distillate, I get a lot of cinnamon.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what I'm picking up is cinnamon.
Yeah, the cinnamon's a little lighter on this one than like a TDG distilled Heaven's Door, and there's a little more fruit on this. It's a little grapey.
Really?
I get a little bit of like grape, like a cinnamon grape.
Okay.
But do you like it?
Not at $80-something.
Not at $80-something, but flavor-wise.
Flavor-wise, it's okay.
Yeah. I was shocked.
I think it's okay.
If I walk in and there's an unknown distillery I've never heard of before, and they're like, "Here, do you want to try my whiskey?" I expect not this.
Right. Yeah. For
right.
Sure, yeah.
And so I was rather impressed with this, Now, I'm curious to see what you think about their regular product.
Okay.
And
Let's see
this
what we
one
got.
was, I believe, $50.
All right.
So this was now
Higher proof, less money.
less.
That's
Well, it's
strange.
not a special release. It wasn't a
That- I
limited
guess you- yeah,
production
that's
release,
true. I heard
right?
something.
But this is their normal product, or it might have been 45. But I remember thinking this is affordable for 100 proof craft whiskey,
Okay.
right? I actually enjoy the nose on this one more. I'm getting more vanilla on this, which is interesting because the vanilla comes from the barrel, but this one spent less time in the barrel. But I'm still getting that a little bit of that fruity floral. I mean, my man, he wants to be in this video so bad.
He's in it, dude.
He must be a fan of the podcast. He's like, I'm going to show up when they're filming, and I'm going to make sure that I'm making.
Tell you
the
what,
background.
I'm blown away.
Blown away.
Yes, at how loud that thing is out there.
Dadjokes.com.
Yeah.
What?
All
What
right.
you got?
Now this wood. Back to the wood. Here we go.
Put my wood in your mouth. See if you like it. You know? These are my bottles. This is my wood.
It's expensive wood.
Yeah. Well,
Pricey wood.
At
You know
40
what's weird?
at 45 though, for a craft distillery, look.
I'm probably going to sound like an idiot right here. And
Yeah.
that's fine because I've sounded like an idiot many times on this show. Why am I getting some kind of weird finish that's like scotchy on this?
I don't know, bro. All I taste is a beautiful, fruity, floral. Like
There's
I'm not
something
getting.
on the finish that reminds me
You
of
know
a
what it
certain
is?
scotch I've had
You
before.
know what it is?
What?
It's the sweetness of the single malt.
Okay.
And
That
so,
probably
see,
could be what it is.
if you get a non-peated single malt, it's got this sweetness on the finish from the malting process, and I am getting enough of that sweetness that I can
Yeah.
see you pulling that out of.
I'm not saying it tastes like scotch at all.
doesn't
I'm
taste
saying
like
on the
scotch.
finish, there's something that
There's
reminds
a-
me of a scotch I've had before, and I don't know what it is, but that may be it.
Yeah, and I don't know how high the single malt level was in this mash bill, but I am a huge fan. I love
You're
this
a fan of
whiskey.
that one? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I bought it specifically to do a review on the podcast, and
Let's rank them up then.
And Lindsay was like, "Stop drinking it," but because we were staying at different places, and so I ended up, over a week or so, I drank about a quarter of the bottle, and she was like, "Stop drinking it. You got to use it for the video."
So let's start with buy or pass.
Buy or pass on the special release. I'm a pass.
I'm a pass on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't buy it because the quality price ratio was great. I bought it because it was a special release. You could only get it there.
Yeah. On this, I'm a buy.
I'm a buy on
If
this.
it's $50, yeah.
If you're looking for something that's different and unique and you want to support craft, this would be one I would feel very comfortable telling you to get. At $45, is it as good as what you're going to get with the Knob Creek 9? No. But that's not what we're going for with
Nothing
craft.
is as good as what. But anyways.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows Wes's position on that
Sure.
subject, but that's not what you're going for with craft. You're going to support a smaller
Right,
business.
absolutely.
You're going to enjoy something that's new and different. And even though I believe this is TDG distillate, I don't think that it tastes like the other TDG releases that
Sure.
I've had.
And even though it was, even if it was distilled at TDG, these people, the Wood family, had their hands on every part of the step. Like
Yeah.
they created the mash bill. So it's truly their whiskey. It was just distilled at a different location. And so kudos to them for putting out such a good whiskey. I mean,
Yeah,
it
and
doesn't
there's
take anything away from them.
there's a little hint of a tea, like a tea that's, but like a fruit tea.
Okay.
A little bit like a
Fruity.
like a fruity fruit tea.
Okay. A
You know what I mean?
fruity.
A fruity fruit tea.
Okay.
I don't know why I had a bad British
don't-
accent there for a
right,
second.
yeah, that's strange.
But it's almost like a peach tea.
Okay.
You getting any of that? Think about peach tea.
Think about peach tea.
Get a little
I
peach
am
tea.
getting a teeness to it.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just a hint of that bitterness that you get from a
It's
tea leaf.
Yes.
But overall, very.
What are we
impressed
gonna? Are we
with
gonna
this.
do rankings or just buying and passing?
Yeah. So this guy, I'm probably a 79.
Okay, I'm probably a 70.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's almost undrinkable for you.
No. Is 70 undrinkable? Are we talking like 0?
Below 70 would be like, I do not ever want this in my glass.
Okay. To me, below 50 is that.
Okay.
But yeah, 70, I mean, to me, it's like, yeah, I'll pour it. I would never buy the bottle. If it was somewhere and someone wanted to share a pour with me, and that's
You wouldn't
what we
be
had to
mad
sip
about
on,
it.
I wouldn't be mad. I'd sip on it. It's just super kind of thin feeling to me. It's not a lot of, it just tastes like a kind of a cinnamon sugar water type of flavor to me. It's not very complex and way overpriced. But this guy right here, I'm probably putting him at an 81, 82.
I'm 82.
Yeah.
Yeah. I in terms of like quality drinking experience, this to me is on par with like a Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah.
Right? Good flavor. It's complex enough. You can sit there, you can play with it, pay attention. So yeah, I'm not mad about it. So let's give away some whiskey.
Or should we?
Yeah, I think we should. We only have 2 of these bottles, so we're going to do 5 1-ounce sample packs that are going to include 2 ounces, 1 of this bottle, 1 of this bottle. How do they enter to win?
It's all you got to do is go all the way to Oregon, and no,
don't do that.
You just need to.
If you do go, you should go visit them.
Yeah, all you need to do is number 1, you need to like and subscribe to the video, and the channel. I'm sorry, subscribe to the channel, and then ring the bell. You want to ring the bell for future notifications because we give away free stuff on every single episode. Most of the time, it's whiskey, so you want to make sure you tune in on future episodes. The last thing you need to do is go down in the description, and there's a big giant all caps giveaway, and right next to it is a link. Private link, fill out your personal contact information. We'll throw that in our randomizer against everyone else who's entered, and we'll get our winner absolutely free their samples. They don't have to pay anything, no fees, no shipping, no nothing. They just get their samples in the mail, and they get to smile and enjoy free whiskey on us.
That's right. And we'd love to tell you how to support this channel if you enjoyed this content. So we talked a little bit about the Patreon group in the beginning. We have Patreon levels for all budgets. And so if you want to support this channel or the channel's mission, we do a lot of suicide prevention work. We support his ministry in the Dominican Republic. We support a single mom. Like if you're into any of those things or just maintaining the community as a whole, you should seriously consider joining Patreon at one of the levels.
Yeah.
Another thing that you could do would be go to bourbonrealtalk.com and check out our merch. So we've got some good merch there.
Absolutely. And it's all made possible, again, by our patrons, but made possible, the store made possible by Lindsay and Chrissy Lynn working their tails off, creating cool whiskey stuff for whiskey lovers. There's customizable options with a freaking badass laser they got going on down there. They can customize glasses, tumblers, sample boxes, whatever you want to do.
Lint-free rags.
I mean, you can get it customized right in time for the holidays, so do that. Go check that out. And then my boy here, Randy, is a real estate agent in DFW and in Houston. So if you're looking to buy or sell in any of those markets, he gives away epic bottles as closing gifts. So I definitely would recommend that.
Awesome. And if this is your first time tuning into the channel, we'd love to tell you why we do what we do. We're more about people than we are whiskey. Yeah. We're about community and connection. Whiskey's great, tastes great, but I did lose a loved one to suicide, and I learned through that process that my brother is missing some of those social connections that keep you bound to this world. And I saw how whiskey was bringing people together in a way that you could form those kinds of connections. So I thought, maybe if I got you connected to whiskey did the rest of the job and get you connected to others. So we formed the podcast. We formed a Bourbon Real Talk community because there is some negativity out there on some of the other online forums. And we wanted one that we could control where there wasn't that negativity. And it's been so successful. We started a 501c3 called livestayproject.org. that is suicide prevention and intervention, all administered inside the community. So if you want to be a part of any of that, you should go check out Bourbon Real Talk community on Facebook. But another thing that we learned through this process is that if there are people out there that are being hateful to the whiskey community online, there's nothing that keeps us from showing love to the whiskey community online. And that's why we end every episode the same way, and that's this. If you woke up this morning and you're unsure whether or not anyone loved you, just know that we love you. And we'll see you next time on Bourbon Real Talk. Cheers.
Cheers.